Hey everyone, it's Utsuf. Today's video features a commission build, the Keychron Q1 Pro 75%. This board is an evolution from the original Q1 that I covered in last year's unboxing and build videos. I've left links to those in the top right as well as in the description below. This year's Pro model adds wireless connectivity, replaces the steel plate with a polycarbonate one, and for $10 you can add a foam upgrade kit that materially improves this board's acoustics. As usual, links for everything you'll see in this video can be found in the description below. Real quick favor before we get started. YouTube tells me that more than 99% of you are not subscribed, so please do me a solid and hit those subscribe and like buttons. Thanks in advance, and now let's get on with the video. The box is identical to the regular Q1, with the details updated to reflect the Pro's specifications. Inside, you'll find a quick start guide at the top. Underneath the layers of protective foam, there are also an instructional card for the proper insertion of switches, user guide, keycap puller, color-matched and braided USB-C cable with a USB-A plug converter, screwdriver, case feet, gaskets and screws, switch puller, and of course the board itself. This is the bare bones knob version that retails for $179, though for a mere extra $20 you can also purchase a fully pre-built version that comes with switches and keycaps so you can use it right out of the box. The case housing's finish is immaculate and the design largely unchanged from the regular Q1. The biggest difference is the marked cutout at the rear of the board, which is presumably how Keychron was able to eliminate the potential for wireless interference from the board's aluminum material. For this build, I'm using factory lubed Gateron Milky yellows and the optional acoustic foam kit that Keychron introduced around the same time as the Q1 Pro. It's a $10 upcharge, but is well worth the factory installed foam that it replaces. For keycaps, I'm using NicePBT Galaxy from Canon Keys. The dual gasket structure and the polycarb plate deliver vastly improved flex over the original Q1. The stabs also appear to be decently lubed, so I opted to keep them and tune them if needed. The board is pretty easy to dismantle, though the wireless connectivity means you have two additional connections to detach from the PCB, one for the battery, the other for the wireless controller. The foam kit ships with some extra Poron gaskets, Poron case foam, PE foam, and plate foam. It's decidedly squishier than the factory installed foam, and so I'd expect it to retain the out-of-the-box flex of this board once installed. To do that, you'll need to unscrew the PCB and plate, as well as the stabilizers. For the PE foam, you'll need to first remove the top right corner for the rotary knob. After that, it's a simple matter of reinstalling the stabilizers, plate foam, and plate. For the case foam, you'll need to remove a small section that interferes with the battery connector. Because my original Q1 exhibited a ton of case ping, I checked for resonance and I'm pleased to say that Keychron addressed that issue using silicone pads on the bottom and top case housings. No force break mod needed here. Before installing all the switches, I remembered to check the stabilizers. I was well pleased with all except the spacebar, so I used Krytox 205 grade 0 to add some extra lube. After that, I dropped in the rest of the switches and installed the remaining keycaps. They pair really well with the shell white version of this board. On to the sound and typing tests. At a time where it feels like everything is getting more expensive, I'm impressed by Keychron's ability to add wireless and all the other small improvements whilst keeping the price more or less the same as the original Q1 when it first launched. If you have an original Q1, it's probably not worth replacing unless you really need the wireless connectivity. I did, however, pick up an extra acoustic foam kit that I'll use to rebuild my own Q1. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to know when I drop that video. Until then, and as always, Thank you for watching.